Nearly 40% of the plant and human DNA found on the cloth is linked to the Indian subcontinents. For centuries, it has been the world's most analysed religious artifact, a 14-foot strip of linen bearing the haunting, negative image of a crucified man. It is the burial cloth of Jesus of Nazareth. To skeptics, it is a brilliant medieval forgery. But in 2026, the Shroud of Turin has surrendered a new secret, one that doesn't just point to Jerusalem or medieval France, but thousands of miles east, to the heart of ancient India. The shroud's recorded history begins in 1354 in Liéry, France. It survived a devastating fire in Chambéry in 1532, leaving the distinct triangular burn marks we see today, before finally arriving in Turin in 1578. For decades, the debate was stuck. 1988 radiocarbon dating claimed the cloth was a medieval creation from the 14th century. Yet, many scientists argued the samples were contaminated by centuries of handling and smoke. This is where the story takes a sharp turn. A landmark genomic study led by Professor Gianni Barcaccia has changed the map of the shroud's journey. By sequencing the environmental DNA found on the linen, researchers discovered something staggering. Nearly 40% of the plant and human DNA found on the cloth is linked to the Indian subcontinents. Why India? There are two prevailing theories. First, the fabric itself. Some experts believe the shroud might be Sindon, a high-quality linen manufactured in India and exported to the Roman Empire. Second, the Silk Road hypothesis. The DNA suggests the shroud didn't just sit in a vault in Europe, it travelled. The presence of DNA from diverse ethnic groups, including those from the Caucasus and India, suggests this cloth moved through the vast trade networks of the ancient world, perhaps spending significant time in the East before ever appearing in a French chapel. But the DNA tells an even more complex story than just geography. The 2026 analysis revealed a genetic library of everyone and everything that ever touched the cloth. Researchers found traces of DNA from the Middle East, the Mediterranean, and even the Americas. This tells us the shroud is a living record of human history. It carries the genetic signatures of priests, pilgrims, and kings who knelt before it. More controversially, the study looked at the bloodstains. While previous tests identified type AB blood, the new analysis confirms the presence of human hemoglobin, though the DNA is so fragmented by age and heat that sequencing the man on the shroud remains the ultimate elusive goal of genomic science. So, where does this leave us? The 1988 carbon dating suggested a medieval origin, but the 2026 DNA evidence suggests a much older, global journey that the 14th century timeline cannot easily explain. If the cloth was made in India 2,000 years ago, transported to Judea, and then moved through the Byzantine Empire to Europe, it fits the DNA profile perfectly. If it was a local French forgery, why is it covered in the dust of the Ganges and the pollen of the Levant? The Shroud of Turin remains a paradox. Science hasn't proven it's the burial cloth of Christ, but it has proven that the cloth is far more international and far more ancient in its travels than we ever imagined. The mystery doesn't end here. As our technology improves, the cloth continues to speak, telling a story of faith, trade, and a journey that spans the known world. The Shroud of Turin is no longer just a relic of the West. It is a map of the ancient world's greatest trade routes, from the temples of India to the tombs of Jerusalem. But what do you believe? Is this a 2,000-year-old silent witness, or the world's most sophisticated ancient mystery? If you enjoyed this deep dive into the hidden threads of our past, hit that like button and subscribe to @pre_history1. We're uncovering the secrets the history books left out, and I'll see you in the next video.